Hello. Hello, hello. We want live chat. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? I am going to make some earrings and a bracelet. I think I want to do the earrings first. I am using memory wire and I'm just creating some loops at the top. And then those will come together when I put it on the ear wire. Hi, Crystal. Oklahoma City. I am awesome. I'm just making some jewelry. Am I coming in clear? You know what I'm going to do? I turned on airplane mode, so hopefully that helps with the reception. Look at the rhinestone chain I am using today. Isn't this beautiful? It is a gorgeous aqua and gold. It's beautiful. So you are in Oklahoma. How's the weather there? We got snow today. I'm in Washington State, so here is the earrings that I'm going to be making. So on the rhinestone chain, when you are, whatever you're making, when you want to twist it around, you want it to be 3 times as long as the length you need. So these are about 7 inches. So I do 7 times 3, so I do 21 inches. And this is a little cheap bracelet board that I got from, where did I get this? I think I got it at Walmart. Oh, where's my wire choppers? Hi, Stephanie. First time I've seen Ohio. Oh, are you cold in Ohio? Or is it warm? It's cold here. And it shouldn't be. It's not supposed to be. I'm going to move this out of the way so it's not taking up. So it's not in the way. Clear as a bell. I think I got up to about, oh, how beautiful. Oh, lucky duck. Yeah, it's usually nice here. I'm in Washington State, and usually right now is, you know, like 60s, mid 60s. But no, we get a flashback of winter. Okay, so these are called Rhinestone Cup Ends. So you can put this you can put your rhinestone chain right into that. And then you pinch the prongs on the top, you close them. Hello, Kelly Ann. Yesterday was 70s, today low 60s. Well, right now, I think it was 34 earlier. 34, you guys. You used to live in Washington State. Oh, where at? Where at? Yeah, so my husband and I's anniversary is April 17th. And I picked that because I wanted a spring wedding. And I wanted it to be nice. And of course it was beautiful then. But that was a long time ago. That was in 1993. Which was 29 years ago. Because I'm old. As old. 40s at night. That's not bad. Cape Cod, Massachusetts, we are getting rain overnight. Oh, well, I would have to say that rain is better than snow. Yakima. Yes, when I was growing up, I used to live in Yakima. We did. Okay, so for the earrings, now you see there's a little loop now. Now I have a loop, and I'm going to attach that with a little bit of this 26 gauge wire. Oh, well, I was married in 1987. Aww. What month? Was it a sunny wedding? We did it in our parents' backyard, and my Uncle Bob is a pastor, so he did the service for us. It was nice and cute. I was only 17. I was a youngin'. Yes, but it's not real good for all the seeds I've planted. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. Yeah, my sister-in-law was talking about turning their sprinklers on. I'm like, are you sure? Because right when you do, you know what's going to happen. So now I'm just putting a little wire around here. And I'm going to bring the wire through that loop, and we are making an earring. An earring. January. Oh, really? January, huh? You wanted like a winter? My great-grandparents own an apple orchard in North Bend. Oh, wow. I have, my brother-in-laws both live in Bend. North Bend, not North Bend, but in Bend. Got married in Austria at the, oh my gosh. How amazing. That sounds amazing. Yeah, my story is it was in my parents' backyard, and if you knew my family, you know there would have to be a keg. There was an actual keg at my wedding, you guys. A keg of beer. No, I am not a drinker. And I was like, well, whatever. It's going to be at my parents' house, so oh well. And I was prego with my Emily. You guys know my Emily. Okay, so now I've got my rhinestone chain attached. All I'm going to do is wind it. It was cold and snowy. Ah. What are the odds? That's why I call it twisted rhinestone jewelry. Guys, I'm having a sale on my site right now. Everything is $9.99. $9.99. My bracelets, my earrings, and I do have a link in the description of this video to go to my website. I'm just wrapping and wrapping. Like, really? Yep, I am ready for some sunshine, you guys. I am definitely, I don't know why I'm in Washington State. I think about that every year. Summer, I'm like, okay, this is nice. I can handle this. Because we're on the east side of Washington. So we get the full 4 seasons. It gets really hot in the summer here. And I love it. And then all of a sudden when fall comes, I'm starting to question why I'm still in Washington State. I have all of my children here, and I have 5 grandchildren here, And my husband, every time we talk about, oh, you know, we should move to Texas or Florida or Hawaii or whatever, I'm like, we're never going to do it because our kids are here. Never. We'll never do it. These are very lightweight, guys. I know they look like they would be heavy. They are so lightweight. Have you ever held like a little rhinestone chain? They're very, very light. Surprisingly light. And I'll show you what I have made. What I have made so far. Not so far, I've made a lot, but this is what I have next to me. Okay, so I have these. So they're not too big, not too small. They are 2 inches. Very lightweight. And then this is the bracelet. So if you wanted a matching set. Also, if you do want a matching set and you purchase 2 items and you get charged twice for shipping, I refund the shipping on that. So don't worry about that. And look, I have pink. Of course I have pink. Cynthialoowho has to have pink. So here is the earrings. So the rhinestone is clear, but the actual rhinestone chain is pink. How did you make the hoop too? Same way, I just didn't attach the ends together. I just didn't attach the ends. So that's how I got the hoop. And this is memory wire, so it won't bend down to shape. And then here's the bracelet. Very nice and smooth, very lightweight. That's the pink set. I have a chocolate set. Where's the chocolate set? Right here. Of course, I had to have chocolate rhinestones. And here is the bracelet. Let me see if I can move this light over. And then here are the earrings. Chocolate rhinestones. I'll leave those out because you never know, somebody might come on. And I also have these in smaller. Some people don't like the big old hoops. Come on down to Texas. It was 75. I want to so bad. Roby or Ruby? I want to so bad. I have never been to Texas, you guys, and I love hot. I love gardening. I love butterflies. I love birds. You know, I could go the rest of my life without snow. So here's the smaller pair. These are on my website as well. They're gold with aqua rhinestones. What I'm working with right now. And then I also have tassel earrings, guys. Oh yeah, sorry, memory wire, yes. I have a feeling it's addictive to make. It is, you guys. Oh my gosh, it is. But people love them. They love them. Because they're so lightweight, I think. So here's some tassel earrings. I have tassel earrings on my website as well. Now these are easy to make except the beginning. Because in the beginning, you have to have them lined up perfectly that your wire goes through each row together. Roby, pronounced like Roby. Okay. It's so addictive. Oh my gosh, it is so addictive. But I also have done wire wrapping. I've been making jewelry and crafting and stuff for 20 years. So actually 26 years. I started when I was 20. And of course I've done lots of wire wrapping years ago. And I made these beautiful hearts. And they're done on pink wire, and I wire wrapped it with pink wire. These are available on my website as well. These pretty little hearts. So yeah. How many people we got on? 12. You're a wire weaver? Oh, how fantastic. Oh, I would love to see that. Do you do videos on YouTube? I'm going to see if I can go to your... Can I go to your page? Oh, it just opened your photo. How do I find you? Go to channel. Steffi. Hi, Linda. Thank you so much. I love my ornaments too. I love them. I need to come up with 10 more for this coming year. I was going to make Easter ornaments, you guys, and I couldn't find any egg-shaped styrofoams. I couldn't find any anywhere. I actually cut the shape out of a big round 4-inch styrofoam ball. That was hard, but I did it, you guys. You know how hard styrofoam is to cut? Okay, look, we can see the spiral coming along. Can you see that spiral? Yes, but I usually do it on other people's channels. What do you mean you do it on other people's channels? Like as a guest or something? You do it like as a guest? See how fast this goes, you guys? And you know what's really cool? If you have like a celebration coming up, you make yourself a pair of these. Nobody in the world's going to have them unless they know Cynthialoowho and bought some from me. Creative wires and more. Oh, that sounds so cool. I want to see. Wire weaving. Oh, that seems... So do you use a specific wire? StreamYard. Now, one thing you want to be careful of. You do not want to pull this too tight because the rhinestone chain, if you create too much tension, it will break, and then you have to start all over and get a new piece. But if a rhinestone falls out, you're good, because all you have to do is you're probably going to cut off like an excess, so you'll have extra rhinestones, and just open your prongs, pop one of those in there, and if the prongs are actually broken, you can glue it in. We are a bunch of crafters and we get together. That is so cool and so fun. Stephanie, or Steffi. Is it Stephanie? How fun is that? Can you guys see? For some reason on my laptop, it looks all blurry. Can you guys see okay on your end? 30 gauge down to 26 to weave. Oh, wow. I use 20 gauge, and I know I use my pliers for that. Stephanie, okay. Well, nice to meet you. Where's Steffi? I am Cynthialoowho, but I always go by Cindy. My sister Michelle calls me Susie Q. Oh, I should have shared this to her. She would come on here because she goes on YouTube. Oh, good. Thank you so much. I'm glad you see me fine. Maybe my laptop just is not very good. Which is fine. I'd rather you guys see me clear and me not see me clear. Okay, so now I'm at the end, and actually I do have quite a bit of excess. I am going to cut it right here. And I am going to clamp it right down here because I still need a little bit of tail to work with. But I know that that's where I will end up. So I'm going to grab my other cup end. My other cup end is, where did I put it? Here it is. So the other cup end I'm going to put on here. Just slides right in there. I used to go live all the time. And boy, did I have fun, and I miss my friends so much. Wisconsin in the house. I want pink earrings. Can you see the pink ones from there? Houston, Texas. Nice. I love Houston, Texas. I've never been there, but I know I'd love it because Washington is cold. So welcome, Mary and Ellie. You can see them. They are pink. They are very pink. Do you want to see the rhinestone chain I made this with? The rhinestone chain is to die for, you guys. It's just tiny 2mm, but look at how beautiful it is. It's 2mm. And this that I'm working with is 2.5. And then the chocolate, I got chocolate. Chocolate is 2mm as well. So beautiful. Everybody's got to have some chocolate. If you can't eat it, wear it. You love them. I do have them on my site available, Ellie. I do have a link in the description. Alabama in the house. Hi, I bet you're warm. Are you warm where you are? Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of the 26 gauge wire and do the same thing as I did on the other side. Now I can make this a hoop by not connecting the ends, but I'm going to connect them because when you wear them, they go sideways anyway. So why not, right? Oregon Coast, yeah. Hi, sister. Michelle West, that's my sister, guys. Yes, we lived in, okay, so if you've been to the Oregon Coast, have you ever been to Willamina? You grew up in Spokane, Katina? That's where I live. I live in Spokane. No, working in DuPont, Washington. Oh. North Carolina in the house, but I grew up in Spokane, Washington. That is so cool. I am there now, and I don't like it. I love you, sister. You went to East Valley. I went to Lewis and Clark. You used to live in Willamina. Oh my gosh, Michelle. Nancy Hayes used to live in Willamina. Nobody ever, anytime I ever mention Willamina, I'm going to take a few sips of coffee and chat with y'all for a minute. Wow. Michelle, where did we go to school in Willamina? I'm sure it was called Willamina High or middle school. Hi, everyone. Looks like you're getting people from all over. Yes, it is awesome, Steffi. Yes, Michelle lives with me in Spokane, but we grew up in Willamina. We actually grew up in, Michelle, Salem? Was that it? Salem? For 12 years. Wow. Isn't, okay, Willamina is beautiful, you guys. I don't like Spokane anymore. I don't either. I also lived in Rathdrum, Idaho, and Twin Lakes. My husband has worked in Rathdrum a lot. Yeah, Michelle went to Willamina High. I think I probably just went to... Hello, from Brazil. Hello, welcome, Carla. Yes, my sister loves Oregon. I love Oregon, too. I can breathe there. I noticed my husband and I went to Newport and went on vacation, and I realized Hi, Kat! I realized I didn't cough until all of a sudden we got to the Washington border, and all because I always had this cough. I do have asthma, but all of a sudden my cough started up, and I'm like, oh my gosh. You sound about the same age as my kids. I wonder if you went to school with them. Michelle is 80. I'm just kidding, Michelle. I'm 46, and Shell is 52. Is it really Catania? Catania? Is that how to say it, Catania? Back to deliveries. Love you so much. Have so much fun. I love you, Shell. I miss you, Shell. Yeah, so we lived in Willamina. We lived in Salem. I think we lived in Portland. 51. She's 51. Sorry, sister. I was just kidding. Catania. I'm grounded. Okay. Yeah, and then we moved up to Spokane. We moved up to Spokane, I think, when I was in 3rd grade. I go more by grades. than I do by age. Wow, I didn't know that. Then maybe that would be what I would tell them. You guys, I'm looking at my screen. I look like I have a mess, but it's not. It's all bling and beautiful. Let me clear some out. I don't want it to look like I'm messy. I'm not messy, I promise. It's just lots of beautiful blingies. Okay, let's move this over here. Too much distraction. My oldest is 46. The 44, then 41. Ooh, so your oldest is my age and I'm the youngest. Oh, I still got to put my wire through here. I got all busy talking about my younger days. Okay, so now I'm going to take my 26 gauge wire and I'm going to wrap it around. I'm going to go through the loop on the cup end and I'm going to wrap it around a little bit. Don't put my pink ones away. Okay, I got them. And I just want people to know that if you order the bracelet and the earrings, if you get charged for double shipping, I will refund that. And then any international shoppers, I will send an invoice for any extra shipping. Okie dokie, pokies. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut that excess wire off. And I'm going to pinch it because we don't want scratchies. And now I'm going to hold my rhinestone tight. I moved to North Carolina last November to be closer to my first grandson. How is it there, Kat? Because I really, really like the ocean property, like the water property. Chatting with someone who is Jimmy's age and went to Willamina. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy because I have never, except the people I lived in Willamina with, and I was so young. I was so young back then that, gosh, I wouldn't even remember any of them. I was a kid because we moved up to Spokane. See, my dad's family was from Oregon and my mom's family is from Spokane. So I'm going to just bend that little ring around and I'm going to pull my wire up through this loop. That was meant for my daughter. Chatting with someone. Oh, I get it. But it's pretty cool, huh? And then I just wrap my little wire through there. Snip it off. And then I'm going to connect these two and I'm going to put my ear wire on there. Spring Lake area. I lived in North Carolina as well, but up in the mountains. Brevard is where we lived. Cindy, I love it. No snow for the winter. Oh, I know, Kat. I don't want snow. We got snow today. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want it. Okay, and then you just close your ear wire. And boo, bibbity bobbity boobity. Bibbity bobbity boo. There's one earring. It's a big guy. The one on my website's a little bit smaller than that. I'll show you the other one. The one on my website, I have two sizes on my website right now. I have this size right here, and then I have the smaller size right here. I don't have that big guy. But if you guys want the big guy, email me and I'll just send you an invoice. Back in 89. However, the pollen is a killer. Yes. What's weird is I do not have allergies here. I don't have allergy problems, but I do have a cough year round. But I do have asthma as well. Hello in Croatia. 1989. So, man, we had to have been in Willamina definitely in the 80s. Pollen is outrageous here. I love watching you, but I seem to have missed a lot of your Christmas ones this past year. I always look forward to watching you. You're fabulous. Thank you so much, Nancy. You miss them? I have to say, This year, I think, and the year before were my best years, I think, because I used a lot of bling, and I love bling. Okay, I'm going to make the bracelets, because you already saw me make an earring. I still have my ear wire right there. But I'm going to make the bracelet so you can see how I make that too. So all of my wires are lead and nickel free, guys. So here is my lobster claw and my 2-inch extension. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to create a loop on my memory wire. And I'm going to overlap it a little bit because I want that to stop my wire from twisting. Anybody that has worked with memory wire knows that it's a much stronger wire. Actually, let's put a couple of beads on the bracelet too. I like having some beads on it. Thank you, Catania. Last Christmas was the best. I had moved back from Germany in '89. Oh, wow. Germany. Wow, Italy. Look at you guys. Wow. I've lived in Oregon and Spokane. Okay, let's pick some aqua colored beads. Neater than yours. Is it? Well, I'm at my kitchen table. I'm not in my craft room because my craft room feels so stuffy. And my husband had a dentist appointment after work. So it's just me tonight. Okay, let's see. What do we want? No. Let's do this one. And I need one for each side. Here we go. Let's do these two. So you definitely have to put your beads on before your loops, because after you loop it, it's too late. I moved there by myself right out of high school in '85. Wow, Steffi. Wiesbaden and Frankfurt. Wow. You guys have traveled. That is amazing. Well, I am glad that I can hear your guys' stories. I don't really like to travel all that much. I know, my husband thinks that's so weird. I'll go to Hawaii. I will do that. Okay, so there's my beads. They're going to go on the ends. I have to measure out my rhinestone chain, which on the rhinestone chain needs to be 3 times. Put that over there. But I'm going to do this one a little bit shorter because it's not quite as much wire as the earring I did. So 7, 14, and then I'm just going to go to 5. And I need to get some more cup ends out. The cup ends are really cheap, you guys. I got them on Amazon, and I got the multi-pack. So there's silver and gold, and then there's all the different sizes. I mean, look at how huge these are. I will never use these, but I mean, the rest I will. Yes, Hawaii is expensive. Moved to Italy in '87. Wow. You lived in Japan? Oh my gosh. Korea was the place to shop though. Wow. Yeah, we went to Hawaii 2019, 2020, and 2021 in late January, beginning of February for vacation. And it was, oh my gosh, so amazing. The thing is I'm in a very snowy area, so the first year that we went, I'm like, oh my gosh, this world really exists. There is a place where it's warm and sunny when it's back cold and yucky, you know, and it seemed to stay light forever. And I would get up at like 4 in the morning and I would sit on our balcony by myself and just enjoy my morning with my coffee on the balcony right in front of the ocean. We had ocean view. We stayed at Waikiki Outrigger Hotel. And oh, it was really nice having my mornings to myself. Just sitting there, listening, smelling. It's just heaven. And then every time we would come back, freezing cold snow. Where did you get the pink chain? I got that on Amazon. Florida from Spokane, and it was, oh, I bet. Dean always says he wants to go to Florida. He always says that. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I have asthma. I don't know if that's going to be okay with my asthma with the humidity. Because it's really dry in Spokane. Funny thing is now I won't fly anymore else, so no. We have an RV. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was thinking about getting an RV. We went during the early pandemic, in the beginning of quarantine. We went looking just to see what was out there, and there was absolutely nothing in stock. There was like 2 out of an entire, what do you call that? Like parking lot. What do you call that? Like a parking lot. Big, huge parking lot. 2 of them. There was 2 available. And we wanted a 5th wheel, not like a travel trailer. It does choke you. Oh, see, that's what I'm worried about with my asthma. I don't really mind the flying sound. Okay, so when I do the side, I bring my wire up through the bead as well. Because 26 gauge will go through as well. And then I go through the loop with my 26 gauge wire. I pull it. It needs to be on that side of the bar. Just leave that there, that tail, and I start wrapping. I bend the little, I bend it around to just help it out. Very carefully because I have broke these before. So I was using my strong arm. Where is Quilty? I haven't seen her in so long. Okay, and then I just start twisting. Just like I did the earrings. We moved for 4 months to Florida in 2016 and moved back to Ohio in 2017. I hated Florida. It's fun to visit, but not to live. As you see, only good places when you're vacationing, living there, see the bad. Yeah, my husband's aunt lives in Stuart, Florida, I think. And yeah, when it's hurricane season, they're the ones that get hit. I've never been there, but my husband wants to go. So I guess we'll have to do that someday before I die. But I definitely want to go to Texas. I want to go to the Carolinas. But I don't really want to travel out of the U.S. I used to watch scary movies. I don't anymore, but I saw a lot of scary stuff on scary movies. Oh, and I'm always telling him, no, remember that movie we saw? And he's like, honey, that's not real life. I'm like, yeah, it is, because that's how they got the idea for that movie. Not that anybody's going to steal my chubby butt, but you never know. Jacksonville and Key West. Key West was held during hurricane season. Oh gosh, how scary. Go in the winter because it's not too humid then. Oh, really? Well, thank you for letting me know. My son just went to Hawaii, but he went to Kauai. I've never been to Kauai. We've only been to Oahu. We go to the same place every year. Outrigger Resort on Waikiki Beach. Twistin', twistin', twistin'. Okay, so hopefully you can see the spiral. I should have the light behind me instead of in front of me. Yeah, I'm making a bracelet. I figured I would make the bracelet because I already did the earrings, so you saw how I made that. And I like to add the beads just in case there's a little piece of wire so that on your wrist you won't feel that. But so it bumps up. Just in case like I didn't pinch the wire good enough. That wire will never like be all scratchy because there's a bead right there to hold it away from your wrist. My oldest daughter was born in Key West. The city dump is across the street from the home. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. Okay, I'm at the end and I need to cut it. So yeah, look at how much extra I have. Now I'm going to put this little clamp on. Hey, what are you doing? I'm going to put the little cup end on. My first daughter in Pensacola, Florida in 91. Had my second daughter in Japan, wow, in 94, wow. I had all 4 of my kids here in Spokane. And 3 of them were born at the hospital I was born at, Holy Family. Now, and you use the leftover chain. If I make like tassel earrings, I will use that. But usually, I don't know why I have so much. Usually it's a smaller amount. Oh, I gotta put my little 26 gauge wire on. Sicily, Italy, wow. That's awesome. So I'm just going to wrap this again, go through the little loop. We learned so much about each other, guys. How you do that? Oh, the tassel earrings? Yeah, I will. I will do that sometime. Out of my hands. Okay, I'm going to twist. Now that I have my cup end, that's why you do the cup end at the end, because you don't know exactly how much you're going to have. And then I'm going to bend the little cup end around the wire like that. And now I'm going to twist it around the bead. First before the bead, then around the bead, then around the loop. Then I'm going to go through the loop. And I'm going to cut that off and pinch it. And same with this side. And then I'm going to grab my little split rings, open them up. One's going to have the lobster clasp. And one's going to have the extension. You're back. How'd your delivery go? I'm old. Is there a way you can zoom in closer? I don't know. It's funny. Does that work? Let me see if that works. Oh, it does. Hang on, let me turn it and go down a little bit. Let's see. Do you add dangles from the loops? You can add anything. Okay, Sacred Heart Hospital was a Catholic hospital. Nuns provided medical care. They were also my teachers at Holy Trinity Catholic School. Oh, wow. My husband went to All Saints, and he went to Gonzaga. It went good. Okay, and now I am adding the extension. Does that make it blurry having it zoomed in like that, guys? And then I'm going to put that on the other end. Oh, you guys, I didn't use gold memory wire, but the only thing that shows that little loop, so who cares? Who cares? Okay, so there is the bracelet all done. Isn't that pretty? Gold wire and work with silver, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I have my gold memory wire. I don't know why I didn't grab it. I'm just using silver, but yeah, the only thing that you'll see at silver is just those little. And same with the earrings. That's funny. I don't have the 26 gauge in gold, so yeah, I do use silver for that. Hi in New Mexico. Hello, Stephanie. Now we have two Stephanies. Okay, so I'm going to do the other earring. Here's the first earring. I already did it in silver, so I have to do it. I can't make it different. That's funny. I noticed that, and then I saw your comment. We both, Gonzaga was our Catholic college. We used their gym for our basketball games. Yeah, so my husband went to Gonzaga Prep. He went to All Saints, and I think he went straight from All Saints to Gonzaga Prep. I'm pretty sure I went to Logan Elementary. Well, first I went to Audubon, then I went to Logan, then I went to Shaw, then I went to Lewis and Clark. Oh, sorry, Linda. I just put my hand down a bit. I mean, I actually just put him down all the way. I'm taking a break. Bing Wing, donated by Bing Crosby, who went to Gonzaga but got kicked out. LOL. He later donated the money for the wing of the college. Yeah, I did know that Bing Crosby lived here. I didn't know that about the Bing Wing, though. Wow, Catania, I'm learning from you. You went to Audubon, by Audubon Park? Yeah, Audubon School. I went there. I think I just went there for 3rd grade, and then I went to Logan because we moved from the west side to the east side. I went to Logan 5th grade, 6th grade. Then I went to Shaw 7th, 8th, and then went to Lewis and Clark for high school. Hi, Hawk. You're in Oklahoma. Good, because I zoomed it in, so I lived on Dalton. Oh, you did? On Dalton? I've lived on Dalton. I lived on Dalton when I moved in with a girlfriend. I ran away and I went and moved in with my my bestie's older sister. And that was on Dalton. How funny. Yeah, I've lived on Decatur. I've lived on Nora. I've lived on Michelle, where was that house that Marjo lived? What was that street? Do you want to go out? What was it? Spofford. Lived on Spofford. We've lived on Cinto. Decatur. Oh, in Deer Park, we lived for a couple of years. We lived on Crestline. I got into a bicycle accident at Audubon Park. Oh my gosh, ow. That's crazy. Okay, I got my loops made. We're doing the earring. So I'm going to get the chain. And I got about 19 inches, 18 inches of wire of rhinestone chain. I'm going to put the end cups on. I remember when I was really little, we were riding around with, I don't even know, they were my sister's friends, my middle sister, in a cemetery, and they were going fast. And my sister fell. We were riding like on top of the car, on the hood, on the trunk. Yeah, well, I was young and stupid. I didn't know. I was probably like 10, so not my fault. But anyway, my sister fell off and she landed on her head. And I know she got a concussion because she kept asking me, where are we? And I was like, what do you mean? You know where we are. You know, I didn't know at that age that she had had a concussion or what even was going on with her. It scared me though. And at a cemetery, which was really weird. I had a brain MRI when I was 43 to confirm my MS, and my neurologist asked me about the brain bruise. I told him about the concussion I saw in the MRI. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Now that I zoomed in, I got to make sure I back over here. Okay, so now I'm just wrapping the wire around, and I will snip the excess off and make sure the wire is going this way. And I'm going to feed that through the loop. And then I'm going to wrap it around my loop. Twice will be good. Actually, I'm going to go through the loop one more time just to hold it steady. Shell, are you guys having Easter dinner? Dean wants me to make turkey. And we have the egg hunt here in the community at 1 o'clock on Saturday, if you don't have anything planned for Zozo. Okay, now that I got it wire wrapped, now I'm going to just start wrapping the rhinestone chain. That lives in Sequoia, Washington. Oh, really? My sister Michelle used to live in Mill Creek, and she also lived in... Michelle, where was that other place that you lived? Besides Elma, what was the other place? It was a big word. Are you still on, Shell? She's not on no more. So I'm just wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. Great. That wire came out of the loop. See my loop I made? It just slid right out of there. Now I don't know where the end is. Is that the end? It's hard to see where the end is. There it is. Okay. That's why I overlapped that loop to make sure that that doesn't happen. So I'm going to overlap it a little more. There you go. Do you have a Facebook page that's connected to your YouTube? I don't know if it's connected, but I do have a Facebook page, Cynthialoowho. I'm going to bring this through that loop. Unfortunately, I already cut my wire, so I'm working with a little itty bitty end. There we go. Now, don't come out this time. Just a little tiny end there, guys. Okay, stay. Yeah, so I'm Cynthialoowho everywhere. I'm Cynthialoowho on TikTok, Instagram, my Facebook page, and even my personal Facebook says my name, and then it says Cynthialoowho underneath, so people know that's who I am. Seven o'clock, the sun's going down. I can't wait for hot summer nights. I love hot. I like to wake up in the morning, make a cup of coffee, and just sit out on my deck and listen to the birds. Sometimes read my Bible or just listen to a sermon. And look at the beautiful flowers and know that I have drip lines so I don't have to water each one. For years, I watered each plant. And then I smartened up and got drip lines, and those were amazing. And I got a beautiful fountain that I put on my deck, and that has a drip line as well, so I don't even have to feel that. It's lovely. I should have shared this on Facebook just in case my kids wanted to come hear Mom. I gather you don't update it often. No, Cynthialoowho, I haven't updated it in a while. Nah. Or my Instagram, really. My Instagram and my Facebook page are pretty slow going. And you know what? I forget. That's why. But I do get on Facebook at least once a day. I don't spend a lot of time on there anymore. But I'll look at my memories and then see what's going on. Can you guys see the little spiral? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm not even in camera. That's what happens when I zoom. Oh, that whole time. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm just twisting. Sorry, guys. I should not have zoomed in. I followed. I will send you a message with a picture of what I make. Thank you. I like to lay in my hammock. Ooh, I would love a hammock. I always tell my husband I want a hammock, but I want the kind that hangs. Not hangs, but like attaches to... Like, I don't want one that's like on a bar. You know what I mean? Like the ones that you set up, you put together. I want the actual kind that you can attach to like the house and like a deck pull or something. Okay, so I'm cutting the excess off. So that's good. That's not so much. But that's enough to... Oh, my dog's outside. Hang on, I'm going to set that down. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, cold. Oh, hi, baby. She jumped right into my leg. She's freezing. Hi, baby. I'm sorry, baby. Oh, Zoe. My Zoe, you freezing. Yeah, well, I was thinking I wanted to hang it from... You know what? I'll just do the cup end right now and the wire. I want it to go from my house. Yeah, I want the one that you just hang it. You don't have to have some big old frame, like metal frame. Like a real hammock. All right, the other one wants in. Come on, Kiki. Okay, so I'm putting the cup end on. What are you doing, Chewy? Oh, sometimes the prongs, you just gotta get them just right. Okay, and then I need some of the 26 gauge wire. I'm gonna have it go up a little bit, guys, because I have a problem going off camera. Okay, so I'm gonna bring my wire through, do the same thing, wrap it around. Cut off the excess. I like the bar frame. I can move it around easily. So, see, for me, it just takes up too much room. I want to be able to take it out, like unhook it, like it hooks on the house, and then put it across the bar. And then when I'm done with it, I just want to be able to put it back, you know, just take one end off and just hang it so it's just sitting there. So it's not taking up room. But yeah, if you have room and you don't mind like the frame kind, then cool. Okay, I'm going to take my wire and go through that loop. Wrap it around. Go through the loop one more time. I'm still out of frame. Oh my gosh. Go to my grandparents. She had a huge farm and they had a hanging. Oh, how cool. And we used to go to my grandma's and she had plum trees. Oh, and you guys, she had one of those swing sets that had clown heads on it. Have you ever seen those? It has a clown head on each end of the swing set. It was the scariest swing set in the entire world of swing sets. Have you guys ever seen one of the swing sets that have the clown heads on them? Hi, Quilty, there you are. I was saying that I missed you. Yeah, so she had a clown head swing set, and on each end at the very top where the bars were, there was a clown head, and it was very scary. And my sister, it was in the backyard. She had a really big yard, and there was like trees all over and stuff. My sister would say, let's go on the swing set. And I'd go, okay. And then once we got on the swing set, she'd go, or she'd run off, and I would be on the swing set by myself crying because it was so scary. Okay, earrings and matching bracelet. Let's move this. There is the earrings, and there is the bracelet. What do you guys think? Make sure you go to the link in the description of the video if you would like to order your own. I have them in stock, $9.99 for an earring set or a bracelet set. And if you order more than one, I will refund you for the shipping. If you are not in the US, I will send an invoice for any extra shipping. Thank you so much, Steffi. Thank you, Quilty. My great-grandmother lived by Chief Park. Oh, I know where that is. Not sure if that's the name. But her neighbors had one of those swing sets. Grandma would call it demonic. Yes. Yes, you guys. Don't ever buy a swing set with clown heads on it. It's not cool. I don't know why they would have ever made that. Oh, thank you, Christine. No, don't ever put a head of anything on anything for kids. They don't need a head of something on it. Yeah. I will never forget that squeaky clown head swing set ever in my whole life. But that was the fun at Grandma's. I thank y'all so much for joining me. If you want like a custom size or something, please email me at Cynthialoowho@hotmail.com. Yes, I hated clowns too, Quilty, because I watched Poltergeist when I was little. So clowns scared the heck out of me. Thank you. Aubrey is good. She is, I'm sure you've heard, she's married. She's still trying for a baby, but she was on some birth control that kind of messed her up, like chemically. So she's still waiting. And Emily and Brad are doing really good. Brad has his son 45% of the time. He would have him 100%, but obviously he doesn't want to take him from his mommy because his mommy's a good mommy, so they share custody. They're both very good parents to him. Yes, she was a beautiful bride. She's been getting tattoos lately, and oh gosh. Like, yeah, I know, I like piercings and stuff, so I can't really say anything, but I can take my piercings out, and you can't take your tattoos off. But, you know, that's what makes her happy, so. Thank you all for staying with me and chatting and keeping me company. I love y'all so much, and I will be back soon, and we'll do some tassel earrings. Let me show the tassel earrings that I have. These are available in my shop as well. They're not this long. But here's one pair that I've made. These ones are extra long. And then I've also made these hearts. These are available on my website. These are done with pink wire. Everything on my site is $9.99. I made this chocolate rhinestone set of earrings and bracelet. And then I also have pink. So go ahead and order, and I will get them sent out immediately. Love y'all. Thank you so much. Makeup. LOL covers temporarily. Thank you so much. Yes, it's all lead and nickel free. Okay, I love you all. Bye.